from the Healthy Home Mansion in Minnesota. Young living or assisted living, you make a choice, and it all starts with you because you can make your home a healthy home. All right, we got episode number 49 today. Episode 49, disruption is the topic of the day. 1,160 push ups so far this period, 540 this month, 930 the goal. Of course, moving towards 27,290 for the year. Link tree's in the bio. Click on the link tree and you can see that what we're involved in, what we do, and you can use the links to jump to areas that interest you. Free market analysis, free product samples, free downloads. Money so cheap it's almost free. All right, link tree in the bio. Disruption. Disruption. I got some disruption going on this morning. This morning I witnessed the evidence of disruption. Before I go into that, let's just go. Webster says disruption is a break or interruption in the normal course or continuation of some activity, process, etc. For example, health is seen as a condition of equilibrium, and illness is the disruption of balance in the state. The panic of COVID 19 and now Delta 19 is a stark and unavoidable example of a health disruptor. No matter what the ultimate outcome and the end to the pandemic is, COVID 19 and its variations, as we have seen, is a major shift in how we do business, how we entertain ourselves, how we school our children, and how we live our lives. And it is this virus, as it continues to rapidly change and adapt, we may find that it is here to stay in one form or another for a very long time. We've experienced many disruptions over the centuries. Usually, you can recognize them by the industries that are spawned by that disruption. The computer, for example, changed how we process information, and Microsoft made it available to the masses. The internet changed how we access that information, and Google made it available to the masses. Cellular telephone technology changed how we called home. Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and others are bringing it to the masses. Volume distribution and logistics combine to bring products efficiently to the market. Walmart and Amazon are bringing it to the masses. See a pattern here? There's a creator of things, and then maybe it's a piece of tech or a new way of using it, and then there are those who bring it to the masses. Elon Musk did not invent the electric car, but he sure is the one bringing it to the masses. We have quite a bit of disruption taking place right now in our real estate industry. It comes from all sides: mortgage, title and closing, and of course, the actual process of buying and selling homes. Much of the disruption comes from how information is gathered, shared, and used. But these changes are really just the natural improvements that come with time and experience. What we have seen is a change in focus. New companies are forming that do not focus on the consumer. What am I talking about? Well, by that I mean their goal is only to grow the number of agents operating under their brand. I've sat through the presentations and the customer or client is never even mentioned. So that's a different kind of disruption, one that does not have a plan to bring new and better service to the masses. I see it as self-serving in nature with no obvious benefit to the consumer. It's a work in progress and we'll see how it all plays out. So when I began today, I said that I had an experienced disruption. So last night, some friends came to stay the night. They're going to Utah to visit a couple of Young Living farms and do some hiking in the mountains. Their flight was to leave very early this morning, and when I got up at 4 o'clock, they were waiting by the door for their ride, white-faced, pale-faced, all nervous. They didn't know what to do, only to receive a notice that their lift had canceled and no Uber drivers were available. Well, they were at a complete loss. They didn't know what to do. How were they going to get to the airport? So I told them not to worry. We're only 10 minutes away. I'll take them there, and they'll be there in plenty of time. And we did just that. The point is that it never dawned on them to call a cab. The thought never even entered their mind. So the disruption is complete. Taxi cabs out, Uber, Lyft in. But is it really? It would seem to me that their experience represents an opportunity for a smart taxi service to exploit. And so it goes on and on and on and on. And that's your senior moment. So what am I grateful for today? I am grateful for paper shredders. Paper shredders. We use it, shredded paper for packing and filling things. We are able to dispose of sensitive documents and not have to worry about someone stealing our identities. It becomes more easily biodegradable once it's shredded up into smaller chunks, and it's great for making paper mache. I just threw that one in at the end, not that I know anything about making paper mache. Okay, so let's do deep knee bends today. Okay, deep knee bends. Got my shoes on. I've noticed that with shoes on, it's actually a little easier to do exercises. I may put them on when we jump to 40. I think I'm gonna make it a new rule to always have my shoes on. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That slower, more methodical pace actually adds a little workout for the legs. A little more difficult. Okay, that's it for today. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Sr., and this has been your Senior Moment. We'll see you tomorrow.